so much for joining us for another edition of the Bloody Legends with Jai, that Aussie metal guy, and Jim Taylor, brought to you by Crank.com. Make sure you're a bloody legend and hit that like and subscribe.
Okay.
We got an American with us, Carly. We got an American. We got a fellow American
I don't want to talk
on the show with us.
That's fine. No, that's fine. It's brother. Jai's way cooler, man. Yeah, no. Jai's way cooler.
Let's get into it. G'day. How the bloody hell are you all going? It's Jai, that Aussie metal guy, and Jim Taylor for another edition of the Bloody Legends. Hope you're all going well today, tonight, wherever you are in the world. It's a great pleasure that we have Jay and Carlton from Orgy to talk all about the band, 25 years of Candyass, also about to hit Australian shores with Cold. This is an absolute pleasure for me. Cheers for joining us, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Absolute bloody pleasure. You guys must be really excited. I know the last couple of years has been pretty good for Orgy. You've started cracking right back into things. Jay, how has this been for you, kind of fucking coming back with a vengeance, dude, the last few years and kind of hitting the new audiences and fans?
Really, really good. I'm having to get a lot better at guitar thanks to people like Alpha Wolf and stuff like that, because you guys are just relentless down there with your metal. I love it. So it's really hard to play that shit though. They're so fucking good. I need to meet those guys when I'm there somehow, just because they're fucking amazing, and I just love that shit.
Oh, Alpha Wolf are unreal. They've just sold out all their bloody shows in Australia. I reckon you guys kick ass with them. You'd have to hit them up, I think, come support and as well, dude. Fuck, man. I think they'd be keen as hell.
Dude, we would have to open up for them for sure. They're fucking amazing. They're amazing, bro. They're so fucking good. It was like the first time you heard Machine Head. You know that riff from Machine Head, that that fucking first song of theirs just annihilates me, you know? They're so good. Anyways.
Yeah, well, anyway, dude.
Like, yeah, it's been fun.
Bands like that, I feel like Orgy has had a bloody huge impact on the scene. I know he's kind of come out around the time as Korn and all them put on the Family Values, and you kind of got lumped into the new metal, but for you're a huge industrial, for me, you're like huge pioneers for that industrial scene at that time and kind of pushed the sound forward too.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna hear some more of that, because we just signed a deal with an Australian label, Golden Robot. We signed for just a 2-song deal, but I definitely want to bring that industrial vibe back to these songs. But you know, with maybe, I don't know, the choruses have to be, it has to work. So you know, that's been the tricky part. So we're not quite done with these yet, but I have some really, really good starter ideas that I've been, you know, I got like 4 songs. I'm trying to get those down to 2 that we can pick and just go with, you know. But yeah, so we're about to put out some new shit, and it's going to be down there. So
hell yeah, Golden Robot. They've got some great bands on that label. Filter. I recently we interviewed Filter as well through them, and a whole bunch of other great bands. The Mary Tyler Whorehouse, they're fucking unreal. Just some killer bands. Golden Robot have Shepherd's Reign, so that's a killer fit for you guys, I believe, as well. Carlton, how has it been for you, man? Kind of making this new material and kind of coming on to the band, because I know you kind of went on hiatus and you kind of come back. And Jay, you kind of reformed the band and kind of got rolling again. And I feel like you've had this new reinvigoration for the music and the band in general as well. How's that been, Carlton, for you coming on?
This version of the band started actually in 2011.
Yep.
So, okay. You know, like I've known Jay since the Candyass days, that era, but I was in a different band called Dead Z, and Orgy was Orgy.
Yes.
And so
great band, by the way.
So in 2011, you know, Jay hit me up and he's like, I think I want to like kind of get this Orgy thing back up and rolling, and we kind of put a band together from there.
It's been Carlton, Nick, and myself for like since then, pretty much. Yeah. So everybody else has changed, you know, come and gone or whatever, but yeah, the nucleus is 3 of us for sure.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, it's crazy to think that Candyass was like 25 years ago, because it really.
Yeah, right. I remember
so long ago, but it doesn't feel like it.
I was
Yeah.
in. I'm pretty sure I was a freshman. I was either a senior in high school. I think I was a senior in high school, and I remember when Stitches came out, and I was
Yeah.
just blown away by that. And
Oh, thanks.
and it was oh, dude, and you guys have a song on that first record called Gender, which is
Oh, yeah.
like, oh, dude, like it was so so at the same time I found you. I got to shout out to my boss and my brothers in Seven Dust. I work with Morgan, so I found
Oh,
you
sick.
guys. I found Seven Dust. Yeah. I found Stabbing Westward, and it was like this big. It was
Carlton's
this
also in that
really.
band.
Well,
Oh, you're in Westward?
sometimes.
Yeah,
Not at
yeah.
the moment, sometimes.
At the moment, right? I because I'm sorry, you look familiar, but I was in a metal band where I opened for Stabbing Westward. So say again, brother. I'm
Carlton's in
sorry.
like he's like that guy that's like the ringer. You know what I mean? Like you bring him in when you you know what I mean when you need somebody that's dope and
Jack
got
of
his
all
shit
trades, right?
He's in like 100 bands, bro. He's like band horror 101. But I mean, I love him, but like whatever.
Beautiful.
But no, he's in Berlin. He's in Stabbing Westward. Let me be your agent for a
Oh
minute,
my
Carlos.
God, Berlin!
Well,
Um,
I'm not doing Stabbing at the moment. Like, I'm just
Indeed.
doing
Right.
Berlin and
well,
No,
and he
and
still does Dead Sea
Sweet.
too. So
That's so
Yeah, well,
awesome. No,
sometimes
this
Eliza
is.
hits me up.
I had to. We can edit that out. I just fangirled out for a little bit there,
no,
but but I remember like hearing this and how does it feel to play? See what I did there?
See what you did? I see what you did.
How does it feel to play
Those-
all these songs again after 25 years? Is there are you gonna like extend anything like intros or outros, however you're
we're
playing
actually
it?
trying to shorten some so we can play a lot more of them and get the new stuff in there too. So
We kind of do like
Brilliant.
a bit of like mashups where like one
you'll see a
half
bit of that
song
if you
will
come
be
to
Yeah,
any
yeah.
of the
another
shows.
song.
Are you guys planning on coming to any of the shows? Because we're gonna we have a little like we do a few shortened versions of some of the songs into other songs.
I'll definitely be out East Coast run here in the States. But I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
I'd love to be in Australia right now, but
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be over for that. I think I'm in South Australia, but I'm definitely gonna come over for this, dude. I have been a big fan of you guys for like ever. I've still
Thank you.
got my
Indeed.
old
And
family
Yes.
values album.
I have
dude,
the
with
same.
little
I have the same
trade
album.
edition. And then I went and bought the Candyass CD. I tried to find that, and I have
Yeah.
so many albums from that, and I bought it way back when it come out, and it was one of the first albums I got because I was huge into the industrial kind of stuff as well, Ministry, and there was a band from Australia, In Extremis, at the time that I was huge into, and I kind of really dug the sound. And you guys come out on that Family Values album, and I know you've kind of reached a lot of audiences through doing that. They kind of done the same as me, went and gone, fuck that actually kicks ass, and went out and bought the album as well. What was it like playing on that tour as well, and kind of coming out? Because I know you knew Jonathan through the Deadsy stuff before as well, was it?
Well, I mean, I knew him before then. I when they first started playing up in LA, that's when I met Jonathan and David and stuff like that. And so they signed Orgy, to their label Elementary. So and then I met Carlton and Deadsy shortly thereafter that. But yeah,
I met Jay when I was getting hamburgers and cigarettes for him.
Oh, no, he just worked at the studio that NRG is like my second home. It's where like Linkin Park and Korn and all of us like would record. And Carlton used to, when he first moved to LA, he was like he was like an assistant. He was a runner, and then, yeah, but you were like an assistant engineer for a minute too, weren't you, or something like that? I don't remember, but I think so.
I mean, sometimes I would do for you guys. I'd kind of go in late night and kind of help assist, but
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
So
cool.
Yeah, but we met way back then. I forgot the question. I'm fucking dumb.
No, I was
What
just
did he say?
asking what was it like
Oh.
doing this and kind of blasting
Oh,
out
that
from
was
there, because that was
amazing.
kind of where I
I
found
wish
you
we could do
guys.
it again.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wish we
dude.
could do it again. I would love to do a Family Values Part 2, and just I think they should.
Well, this album for
Yes.
my generation was absolutely bloody huge. You know, it's like it had the Corn, had Rammstein, had Ice Cube, Limp Bizkit, and yourselves, and it kind of was one of those albums where you'd listen to kind of at the time it come out. Like I hadn't heard a lot of Rammstein. It was like, oh wow, go check them out. And same with you guys, Orgy, and I'm like, fuck, I was just blown away by your sound and your voice as well. You have this amazingly unique
Thank you.
voice that just hits and
Thanks,
kind
man.
of stands out as well.
Thank you. Yeah, I would love to do that again. I would just like to make a request in case they're listening, or I'll text Jonathan and be like, "Yo, can we just not open this time? Can you just get one band to open up for us, and then we go on, and then do the rest of the lineup?" I would love that. But I'll do it. I would open again. I love doing it so much. It was so much fun that it would be hilarious to do it again. I love it.
Most definitely.
Do you have the second year Family Values CD? Is the question.
Me, I do not. I've just got this one, man. I went and got the Candyass album, and
I do.
Yeah, he played second year.
Yeah, because we followed in their footsteps the second year.
yeah, nice.
Oh, that's right.
And
Wasn't. Don't go ahead.
You go, Jim.
Nope.
Please.
Nope.
No. I'm gonna.
I was gonna say it wasn't. We do this every time. I'm sorry, man. That was one with, I want to say Taproot might have been on the second one.
It was Deadsy was the opener.
Yep.
And then it was Static X, Linkin Park,
That was it.
and Stained, and then Stone Temple Pilots was the headliner.
Was they? That's right. They were the headliner. Okay, that's right. Okay, I'm trying to remember. It's great. See, this is cool because this is what Jai and I grew up. To talk to you guys like this, it's like, man, these are this is so cool to speak to you guys on this level with that, because we had these records, and it's the generation behind us are like, hey, have you heard this new band? I'm like, no, they've actually been around a while. You just haven't heard it.
And the new
and it's
stuff.
cool to relive.
Exactly, and relive that, but also go through again and listen to some of this newer stuff that you guys are bringing out, because it's unreal. Because your remixes are fucking unreal. Probably people don't realize you're quite
no doubt
an amazing producer. I think it was Coal Chamber's first bloody self-titled album. You produced as well, Jay. So you've really had your hand in kind of molding the sound behind as well, which people don't realize. Tell us a little bit about not only the Insatiable singles, which you've done 2023, but the remixes, because you worked with Silas, Pixel Terror, Judge and Jury, Ray Garrison, a few other people as well.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's just people that I've met. I got asked to sing on Insatiable.
Yep.
From the band Silos, from Howard Benson, who owns Judge and Jury Records, and his name is escaping me. The guy from 3 Days Grace. God damn it, I can't think of his name right. Anyway, so they have Judge and Jury Records. Howard called me, and so I sang with Ray Garrison, and now he's producing a bunch of stuff, even for myself and Carlton. We're gonna do maybe we signed a deal with Golden Robot in Australia, like I said. And we might have Ray Garrison produce one of those tracks.
Nice.
We've already got one with him anyway, but we're definitely gonna have him produce some stuff. I mean, he's really good. It's just a different take than what we normally do, so it's always good to expand your horizons and stuff like that. But yeah, Pixel Terror is great too. He just did a sick ass remix, like a drum and bass remix of the song Insatiable, and they're gonna come perform it with us at the Aftershock Festival in Sacramento. And so it'll be Ray and Pixel Terror. They're going to come up on stage with us and do that. And we're all three going to do verses on that one. And then, just working with a lot of these new bands. Like I did a collab with Nathan James, who's another artist that is going to be
fantastic.
You'll be hearing about him soon. Yeah, he's really good.
I'm pretty sure I interviewed Nathan.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure I interviewed Nathan as well, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, I
Cool,
had him
cool,
on
cool.
an episode as well, man. Super cool, dude. He's bringing out
Sick.
some pretty sick stuff at the moment, eh? And he's got quite a look about him as well. Really cool, dude. I think he was in the back of the
yeah.
limo when I chatted with him. He was just so fucking laid back.
Yeah. And
But-
I think if I can say this, have you heard about any special tours that they might be on? Because maybe I shouldn't say this. Yeah, I don't know, like, one of the biggest bands right now. Like he's gonna go on tour with them. I just don't know if I should say anything about it, but it's gonna
That's
be
all
really
good.
cool.
It's
So,
pretty like seeing bands like
yeah.
that work the social media because it's a different time for you guys as well. You started out like aging ourselves as well, the time when you'd buy albums and people would
Absolutely.
support that way.
Right.
Now, these days, it seems to be the world of dropping singles, EPs and kind of catering for this.
Like shorter records.
Yeah, digital streaming platforms that
Oh.
people don't realize are only making these big corporations that have the music industry bent over at the moment. So I don't know. It must be a different time for you guys as well, making music and be able to navigate the scene. What are the obvious changes you've noticed since the Candyass days to now, man?
Kind of been
Yeah,
doing more of that.
I
like
definitely
releasing
don't.
singles.
I definitely don't. Yeah, but also too, it's the other platforms. I mean, you got to like, and I feel like in order for you to make it these days, you got to do like 4 TikToks a day. I do 0. But I just really need to just do this, I guess. Like, just make a new video every day, same song, just walk through a different park or a different street and just I don't know, mouth out the lyrics and do that and hope that it catches on, because if you do that, then you don't really need the the regular corporate structure that we were all used to when it comes to making records, so I mean, we don't have to worry about that anyway. We're on our own label and everything, but still, yeah, man, it seems like TikTok and Instagram are just the ways to do it,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but also, I mean, we just feel like if you just release, a song every 3 months, then it kind of keeps people on their toes and keeps people interested, as opposed
Yeah.
to releasing a 12-song album and then you don't do anything else, new music for.
Well, you better get your ass over to my studio so we can do that, bro, so we can collab on these and get these done.
We can share files too.
Oh, that's true. It is modern ages, I guess. We could do that.
Yeah, I've got to ask for Jim. Did you want to ask Carlton about his setup, what he's got going at the moment there, Jim?
I had to nerd out. Like I was looking in the background. I was like, what are you using to, like, gear wise and everything? Both of you, like, because Jay, you're playing guitar as well.
Yep.
Both of you playing. Right?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I have a full studio that's right down the street from me right now. But
Okay.
go ahead, Carly. Carly, tell him your
Yeah,
setup.
I was gonna say.
This is just my apartment. This is my living room. Like Jay has his own like specific real studio with all his gear. I just have.
I mean, you have the same stuff.
That's
bro.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so
Tell him what you got, Carly.
Yeah, what live setup you
I'm
using
looking,
at the
I'm
moment,
looking.
man, for the
I mean,
orgy
show-
shows?
Show him that
Man,
pedal.
you both
Show him that
use-
pedal board, bro.
Which one?
Yeah.
That re-
Which
that ridiculous
one?
monstrosity of a pedal board. Look at all this pedals this guy's got. Carly, show him your pedal board.
Oh my God! I see a Korg right there,
That's a Nord Lead 2.
or a Nord. I'm sorry.
Look at that
Oh
pedal
my
board. Like
God.
it's just sitting there.
Oh,
waiting
I'm
to-
nerding
waiting-
out.
waiting to- yeah.
Oh.
And then, wait, hold on.
And then he's got a bunch of
if
guitars.
you want to
drum
nerd out,
kit.
this is all my Star Wars nerd out stuff up there.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's-
fuck
Oh, that's
yeah.
cool.
No one cares about your Star
I
Wars
just
dolls,
showed Jay.
bro.
I bought some Ninja Turtles in a can, so we're both nerding out.
Yeah.
So.
I've been trying to.
Hey, you want to know what 2 dolls I have? I have both Bowie Barbies.
Ah, nice.
I have a Ziggy. Yes, I have a David Bowie Barbie and the Ziggy Stardust Barbie.
Oh,
That's it.
fuck yes.
Someone gave him that as a gift on this last tour. That was amazing.
That was the best gift
Awesome.
ever. Yeah.
Hey,
So wait, Carly, you didn't show him the rest of your gear, bro. You don't want to
Well, I mean, I don't-
show him your
Oh.
secrets or what? Look.
I just want to know what you're using for your live setup as well there, Carlton. before we go.
Yeah, mostly for just yeah. I
What
was
are you
gonna say,
using
I
at the
don't wanna
moment
go
for the
into
orgy
your-
shows?
For live, I'm just using a Neural DSP Quad Cortex.
Yep.
Ooh, beautiful.
Um,
Okay.
So we have like 2 sounds. So I use that, and then like the second sound is just like a hyper fuzz pedal through a Sansamp.
Mhm.
So blend those 2 signals, and you get kind of like that, the normal guitar sound mixed with that just like saw blade, just kind of thing.
And that's
Yeah.
what's interesting. You guys remind me. There's a Swedish band called Entombed, where they would turn all their gain all the way up to create a buzzsaw effect. I almost feel, I'm not sure which. I mean, I can tell, but it's like where your guitars end and where the keyboards meet. But that's the great synthesis, I think, that's in your sound. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely a synthetic kind of blend.
So the Hyperfuzz discovery. I was literally at Guitar Center one day, and this is like 100 years ago, like when I was just kind of starting out, working with Josh Abraham and just getting into Orgy, right around the Cold Chamber days and all that kind of stuff. I discovered the Hyperfuzz, and I was like, holy shit, this is fucking great. And I just wanted to use it as a direct line, and then because it's so buzzy but it's also thick and buzzy. It's a really cool sound, and it has to be a certain kind of Hyperfuzz, not just the ones that you see at the store. There's a special version of it that I love, and that's it's got to be like what, the 2, or is it the 2 or the 3 or something like that? Anyway, so
they don't make anymore, so
yeah,
you gotta buy them all on eBay for hands.
Exactly. So you can't, they're hard to find, but yeah. So that, and then also, there was several like other pedals, and I kind of just put together this little small pedal board back in the day, and then that's how that all came about. Like even all the way to Korn used it on Adidas and all that. That record, Follow the Leader.
Oh yeah.
Philly came over to Josh Abraham's one day, and he was like, let me check out that pedal board stuff, and then and he's like, I'll use this shit now. I'm like, cool,
to where you used it in Desi as well.
I didn't invent it.
Oh, right on. But
yeah,
but you utilized all that was just awesome between what you two guys have done. And again, like Carlton, like you said with Deadsy, you have that similar, that it's like that synthesis between where a fuzzy guitar and a synth meet. It's great.
Yeah, I mean,
Desi definitely incorporated the Hyperfuzz into their packages as well. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so it just kind of worked out.
But that synth guitar thing, and I was running through a.
That's definitely Desi, yeah.
Through a Hyperfuzz, so it was like a saw wave direct into a Hyperfuzz.
It just cut through everything.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty cool guitar. What was that, like a Star Labs guitar or something like that?
Yeah, the company was called Star Labs. It's just a MIDI controller designed for guitar players.
Yeah.
Like
a voice.
Awesome, guys.
Could have used the keytar and had done the same thing, but that wouldn't look right.
It would look pretty.
That would look awesome.
You would have made that
look
cool. You would have made that look cool. No worries, Carl.
Oh.
I swear, you can probably make fucking anything look cool, dude. Not a problem, guys. Look, everybody.
I still have those Z-tars sitting right over there.
Yeah, fuck yeah,
That's
dude.
so
They're
cool.
cool as, man. I like them, dude. Okay, and everybody, guys, you can all catch Orgy on the road. They are hitting Australia in October, 25th of October in Melbourne at the Max Watts, 26th of October, Sydney, Metro Theatre, 27th of October, Brisbane, the Triffid. I know you've also got Aftershock coming up and a few other shows over there in the US. So, guys, everybody get along. See Orgy celebrating 25 years of Candyass and all their other great hits as well. Absolutely amazing band. This has been an absolute pleasure, guys. Do you have any last words?
Thank you, boys.
Thank you. No, thank you for having us, guys.
Thank you, guys.
We're going to see you guys at the show. We'll see you on the coast, man. And then, hey, thanks for having us, and we'll see you soon.
That's it. Absolute pleasure, guys. Thank you very much. Have a lovely evening. Cheers.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
Oi, you're tuned in to Jai That Aussie Metal Guy, so make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of his sick content. And remember, stay brutal, you legend.